Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't fall into either one of those categories. Welcome once again to MacKnight's Marketing Mondays. I am, of course, Casper MacKnight, and I need to fix my tie. Hi. How are you all doing today? It has been a wild week since we spoke last in a Marketing Monday type of thing. Lots of behind the scenes have started, lots of behind the scenes have completed, lots of behind the scenes have been moving forward, and more will be coming to you soon. First and foremost, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who have been hanging out with me, chilling, rock and rolling, moving, grooving, and all the other assorted things. It has been absolutely amazing thus far, and we're going to keep rock and rolling and moving it forward into the future. So we're going to be talking about a good number of things. Ski! Lovely to see you. First thing I do want to mention is I'm going good. Thought I might have been a little bit late today, but we are doing all right. I mentioned to some of the folks in the associated Discords that we would be getting a dog, and we did get a dog today. That got all squared away, so we're looking at getting all that taken care of. Well, thank you, Ski. I like this shirt too. This shirt, however, I cannot use on a green screen. I will be getting pictures of the dog soon. As soon as she calms down a little bit, we'll be able to get that taken care of. But yes, good times, great puppies, happy times for all. Yes, I am dressed up. Welcome, Sparrow, and welcome. Yeah, and I also realized that I need to work on some color balance with my camera, but that's another issue. I'll worry about that later. Anyway, Marketing Monday. Well, we're starting early. Well, thank you so much for this, Nerd Titan. It is much, much appreciated. I'm not gonna calculate that till it's all done. So while you're all going crazy over here and getting the hype train rolling, 1, thank you each and every one of you already. 2, the housekeeping that I was talking about. I'm going to ignore that till we get to the housekeeping. Next week, we are going to be ending my segment with a very special guest into a content creation directly. I will be tying that in specifically towards the end, giving you a little bit more, but I want to give you all a little bit of a tease at the beginning. It's actually going to be really good stuff. Been talking with them about it, and this was a tease. I'm just going to save all the thank yous for the end of the hype train. We'll just tabulate it all with that, and we'll just go from there. So, for those who are joining in lately, started a little bit later than normal by a hair, because we got a dog. And pictures will be coming in the associated Discords as those come through. Today we'll be talking about associations. We'll be talking about why it's important now that we've established our brand, where we're moving forward, and we'll be talking about the sales side as well as some marketing. How to approach this like a business without making it feel like you're a business. I'm not sure if I'm being heard over this hype, but I'm feeling it. I love this. Thank you so much. Now that we've got a pause in the alert. I don't have a watch. It's more effective if I had my watch on. Is it? That's the last one. Okay. First of all, thank you all for saying like spiffy. I haven't worn this particular one on screen yet, and it did really point out that my chroma key is a little bit off, but I can fix that later. So, because it's supposed to be a slightly brighter green. With all of that in mind, perfect. Thank you, Hieronymus. I was hoping that was the case, but I wasn't sure if that was. So, thank you in reverse order of how it was gifted. Thank you for the Nutter Butter Peanut Butter Cookie alert, Hieronymus. I love that. Thank you, Kezrin, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Tracy, for the 3-month gifted sub to Sparrow. Thank you, Ski, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Sparrow, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Nerd Titan, for bits, 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 and more bits. I still need to record that as an alert. And thank you for those 600 bits as well, Nerd Titan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is actually perfect for today with the topic. Before I get into what that side of it is, I want to talk about associations, and this is something that is near and dear to my heart and is a hard conversation to have sometimes. As streamers, as any form of content creation person, we want to be aware of who we are associating with, not just on the back end of things. Because you can associate with whoever you want on the back end. That's fine. That's not going to be an issue. The issue is on the front end. Who am I collaborating with? Who am I rating to? Who am I building my brand with? Every time my stream interacts with another stream, not just talking to a streamer in my chat, but an active, I'm handing off my content to this next person. You see dog butt, that is dog. I am handing off my content to another streamer. I am handing off, or I am collaborating with them in another stream. This is things that you need to be aware and conscious of. Is this person who I want to be associated with? Is this the type of content that I want to be attached to? You may enjoy their streams. You may think they're a good person. You may think they're a fine person. But are they the same reflection that you want to hold? Just as I mentioned a few weeks ago that there are some people that I do not want to stream with because a different level of energy, I'm more chilled and relaxed. I do not always mesh well with the high energy, over-the-top people on screen. That's not to say that their mode is better or my mode is better. We are just different and incompatible. If their type of energy is something that I want to do, and I love using Spider for a reference on this, because this guy is usually a hyped-up, energetic person. Thank you all for the fully completed and halfway completed level 2, but fully completed level 1 hype train. It was unexpected, but works well with today, and we'll get to that in just a few more moments. And I love that with getting and adopting a dog today, the level 1 hype train emote is another dog emote. I love it. It's perfect. So, with all of that, when I know the energy of the person I'm going to raid, and I don't always know who I'm going to raid ahead of time, but I always know who I am raiding as I am raiding them, I try to transition into that point where I'm associating with their energy, getting my viewers a bit more primed for it, because if I take someone in a high energy stream from one of my streams where we didn't have a lot of huge over-the-top hype, it's going to be jarring. It's going to be a difficult push. So you need to transition that, find that transition. Conversely, if you are a hyped, super over-the-top, energetic streamer... Sorry, I got distracted by doggo. This is going to be a fun day. If you're a super over-the-top, energetic streamer, and you go and turn to a person who is a chill comfort streamer, again, it's going to be a tough thing in there. But what if there is a person who is not representing your values on their stream, and they want to work with you? How do you handle that? Well, you take the approach, the stream is your business. And it's the point where you put on business hat. Put on the business shirt, business hat, business socks. It's business time. Well, she doesn't really want me to rub her ears right now. She's exploring. She's getting used to everything. And I understand, feel bad saying no, but Here's how you say no. If they're doing things that you don't appreciate in their stream, and they say, hey, I want to work with you, or hey, we've been doing a lot together, or I'll be talking a lot, is it alright if I raid you, or if you raid me, or something like that? Which rarely is there that request for raids. I'm trying to get into that habit, with the exception of some people that I know, I've talked with frequently. And there's a reason I do that. And there's a reason you would want to do that too. So if you get the permission to raid, figure out their schedule, say, hey, I really like your content. Do you mind if I raid you? Show you to my viewers. You figure out what games they typically play. If you can, end on the same or similar game to make that transition over. All right, puppy. There we go. Now, with that, you can't always do it, and try not to ask for raids same day, but say, do you mind if I raid you? Yes, no, cool, whatever. If it is someone you do not want the raids from because you don't appreciate the type of content they do, or you don't appreciate their character on stream, it's okay to say, hey, man, I like what you do a lot, I respect what you do, but I don't think our styles mesh. And I don't want to hurt your stream by having the people come to someone that you may not enjoy. I'm okay. So, we have that ability. Same thing, like you get to control your content. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You can control who you raid out to. You can't always control who raids into you. But you make your statement, you put your point, and you say, this is what I'm looking for. This is the type of brand I'm moving forward. And if they don't respect you on that, you've got a bigger problem with that person. We as streamers should be able to respect the other one and understand, if we want to run our business as a business, whether you're just gaming, you have two options for your stream: hobby streaming or business streaming. If you are an affiliate, you've already kind of made that decision. You made the decision to accept subscriptions, to accept cheers, for people to support you in streaming. So you have decided whether you want to pursue it or not. You have decided that your stream is a business. Which leads me to the next point. Is your stream actually a business? And it's okay to feel uncomfortable. There's two sides to marketing. There is a marketing, letting people know about you. And then there's a sales, which applies sales and marketing. Sales is converting the people coming in into a customer. A customer is someone who spends money on your product. Your product is you. You're doing the thing. You're talking to the people. You're entertaining. You're infotaining. You're informing. Whatever your plan is that you want to do, you can do it. And I'll get into that later. I almost sidetracked myself. So let's talk about where the conversions come in. As a streamer, when you first start and you first hit affiliate and you are in your business space, there are a few ways you can get the revenue return. Most of you are using one of them that is not built in Twitch already. It's Streamloots cards. Those are great options. Do not try to play a Streamloots card on this screen. They are not enabled on this screen. If you do, I will never know until I look at my Streamloots thing, and then I'll feel bad. Sorry, on this screen they're not enabled, because there's not as many good things on this screen. There's a few, but there's not as many. If you did play a card, let me know. I'll get that taken care of. I will return it. The Streamloots cards are more fun on my non-marketing Mondays. Okay, well, you can save that for later. So, and I normally don't have that issue, but anyway, the Stream Lose cards are a great way to do that because they are a monetization process that is able to interact with the community. They're designed for community interaction, and that's great. You don't even need to be affiliate to get Stream Lose cards. So they are a fun, interactive way to connect with the community and have the community support you. There are amazing ways to do that. However, let's focus on the Twitch provided options. You're provided two: subscriptions and cheers. For me personally, subscriptions are a steady source of income, potentially steady, whereas cheers are a variable source of income. However, you get a bigger return from the variable source than you do the subscriptions. I'm not going to get into the good, bad, or whatever of the subscription model that Twitch has, because I cannot control it. I am not a big enough creator to control it, to argue it, to fight it. The creators who do have the clout to do that are instead largely leaving the platform as opposed to addressing it with Twitch. Is it the right decision? I don't know. But it is their decision to make. So, let's talk about what we're looking at with subscriptions. And Artemis, welcome! So, with the subscription model, you get 50% of whatever the subscription is. So they pay $5, you get $2.50. Most people subscribe at Tier 1, and that's cool. You have additional options for Tier 2 and 3. Most people don't deal with it, and that's fine. We want to focus on Tier 1s. Tier 1s are going to be your bread and butters. Tier 1 subscribers are also most likely going to be the ones who are going to cheer you on. Doing well, Artemis. How was your stream? What were you doing, and was it enjoyable? So, with our Tier 1s, they are our communities. They are what is building around us to help us grow to the next level. A lot of folks ask, and it's been another topic conversation again, about subscription goals. Do I need to worry about subscriber goals? Do I want subscriber goals? What will those look like? The only reason, and I will say this 100%, the only reason you do not see a subscriber goal anywhere on my screen is I have not found one that I like visually. I like subscriber goals. I like them when they update automatically. So I want an automatic updating subscriber goal that looks pretty. I haven't found that yet. But the reason you want to do that from a sales perspective is if they like you, they are more willing to convert and not only spend their money with you, but spend more of it. They become invested and feel as if they are part of your team. Can you incentivize them? Yes. Do you have to? Not always. Because they have bought in to... one moment. Sorry.
Now we know.
Anyway. So we have Alien Isolation. Oh, those androids are a nightmare in that game. I stopped when they killed me for the 6th time. I should be ashamed, but I'm not. Anyway. With all of that, we are focusing on our subscribers. Do we build a subscriber goal? I think until you get to the point where your subscriber base is supporting you financially, taking care of all of the ins and outs of what you need for your day-to-day life, and you're able to do this full time, 100% do the subscriber goal. Once you hit that point where your subscriber count is paying those bills, that is your monthly subscriber goal, period. And I keep showing it. I would, until you get to the point where it's a ridiculous number of subscribers, then you don't need to worry about it. So, that is a concept going through. Other things that I would put in there is those subscribers are also more likely to come to your community, be it Discord or Guilded or wherever else you have your group of people. Get them some representation, a role, some title, a special chat that they are allowed to be in so long as they're a subscriber, and get them sneak peeks or reviews or information in that chat to let them into the next level. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. And I know, Ski, you and I have talked about this a lot. Don't be afraid to ask for that, because some of these folks may not know what your plan is. They may not know what your goal is. The viewer is not aware of your concept as a streamer. They do not know what your goals are unless you tell them. If you want to become a full-time streamer, pursue it. Find ways to maximize revenue and get them something back. If you are concerned about, hey, you can watch this for free, well, you've got the advertisements to help cover that too. It's an option. One thing that I personally, and I've mentioned this before, but I personally don't like the, hey, no, you don't have to do that, you don't have to do that. I mean, I get it. There are some times where you get it, one, where it becomes a meme. Hey, don't you know you can watch this for free? We know that. We've all seen that in our heads. And that's fine. There is no problem with that, Ski. It's, hey, what are my short-term goals? Again, I plan things out month by month. But Juan also, with his concepts and where he's at, he wants to help everybody grow. And he and I have talked about this at length too. He wants to grow and he wants to expand being able to help people. And he is working on that. And he's doing a great job with it where we're at. That's kind of what I want to do as well, although I'm taking a different avenue. I'm using my marketing background and my sales background to expand and progress. So, I'm able to help you with these things. So, we understand our subscribers are going to be our community. They're also more than likely going to be the ones to do a lot of the cheers. And let's just keep in mind, Nerd Titan is my first one-year subscriber, and I haven't even been an affiliate for a year. He just bought it in advance. And he started the donations today, completely unprompted by me. That is a financial and monetary support saying, hey, I like what you do more of it. Now, don't fall in the slope. Don't fall in the trap of, hey, I like what you do, but I want you to do this instead. I paid you, so you should do it. That's not how it works. That's like going to a movie and saying, I like this movie, but they should have done this. That's how we end up with Snakes on a Plane, people. It's not that good of a movie. The entire movie was a joke. Samuel L. Jackson couldn't save it, but even he loved that it was a joke. The entire point of that little tirade is you get to control what your content is. Now! And this is something that my friend Queenie Bee, you know her, you love her. If you don't know her, you should know her. And that, if that's your goal, Albsy, perfect. That is amazing. So this is just a nice little side thing to keep yourself some activity. But Queenie Bee will Hi, Queenie. She will often say, find your niche. And that's not a bad thing to do. And there are two ways to go about this. One is either you find your niche, or okay. Before I get to that part with the niche, Kezrin, Albsy, Harry Potter is cool with spaceships because it's called Star Wars. And you are correct. Yes, exactly, Queenie. You either find your niche and what you're good at, or you're given it. What that means is you either keep going down the thing that you're passionate about, whether it be video games, whether it be playing really well, whether it be conversation, mental health, whatever. You keep pursuing that, eventually the people will come to you. You cannot do something every day and get worse at it. We are not wired for that. You will get to a competent level. Unless you try, you'll stay there. But you can't do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and be bad. Yes, the Google girl is a great example. You also have the folks like Ben Brainerd, who you may know as TikTok, and I'm probably saying his last name wrong, who does the talking to the states as in DC roundtable thing. So he's another good example. He's just started doing that to make fun of some current event stuff, and that became a niche for him, even though he's a stand-up comic. These things, it was something that he was passionate about, but the niche found him, as opposed to him purposely going out and finding it. And that's okay. It's a good place to be. Will marketing be my niche? I don't know. But it's something I'm passionate about. Something I'm passionate about is going out, helping people get good with the business side of this. And if nothing else, the rest of the week is a good time. But I do want to make streaming a career because I enjoy it. That being said, Queenie has some great insights for that, and how to utilize TikTok especially to help grow that platform, and by extension the other platforms. And next week, after my broadcast here, I will be doing a handoff to Queenie so she can actually do a TikTok workshop with y'all. The bit she's shown me about it so far is amazing, and I am really looking forward to how that will go, and I'm looking forward to learn some stuff on there too. So it's great. If you haven't seen her TikTok, check her out. You can always find her at her Twitch channel as well. Queenie B, Twitch, there, right there. See the orange name there? Yeah. Lots of good stuff, and it's going to... We're all just here to grow together. That's what is coming through. The last big point. I'm not planning on playing Resident Evil 8 anytime soon. Though there is a excellent streamer and friend of the channel, RN Gamer 85. He will be playing it tomorrow, if I remember his schedule correctly. He's phenomenal. I do host him on my channel when he's streaming it, just because he's great with it. So yes, he's got tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Central, RN Gamer 85. He will be doing Resident Evil 8, and he is way better at that type of game than I am. I am in the morning, however, going to be doing some medium going back into Spooky Town on that, um, which I'll probably be wrapping up right about the time RN is getting started. So we'll have some fun times with that. Spookiness all day tomorrow if you're watching in my world. Oh god, Medium freaked me out. So bad. Anyway. So, the last thing I really want to talk about is our calls to action. And I'm guilty on it and it was funny, Queen and I were talking about it last night and this morning. I'm guilty about not doing this as well as I should. But calls to action are a huge, huge thing. Not just for your monetary growth, but just the channel and content growth and your community growth in general. What is a call to action? Well, I'm glad I asked. A call to action is when you take and call for something to be done. It's a literal definition in of itself. Something like, hey, join my community, join the Discord, join the conversation, chat, introduce yourself, whatever. Generally speaking, they are not broad, and you want to keep them as close as you possibly can. To that effect, there are some things that I have been coming across that have made me change my mind on why I feel every content creator should have their own individual website. There is another option. So, I feel that every content creator should still be creating content for multiple platforms. At least 2, if not more. The first is whatever your primary focus will be. Mine, at this moment, is Twitch. It may be not Twitch down the line. It depends on how things go with other stuff. However, we'll see how June shakes out. That's a tease. The important thing that I want to talk about is there are 2 options that are very, very effective. And I didn't realize one had made its bump up as big as it did. So we have option 1 is Beacons. Beacons is a Linktree type service that is focusing more on being a central hub. The central hub will be bringing everything in to have links at your beck and call. You can highlight videos from your YouTube and or TikTok channels, get things tied in, and if you have merch, be it ebooks or anything else, you can do that easily straight from your Beacon page. But there is another. And largely the difference between these 2 is user functionality, and the second one is better for those doing kind of my style stuff, maybe heavier on the coaching side, or anything where you want to collect an email list. It is Koji, and I'll be posting a Koji link in my Discord, but you can see my put together thing right there in the link in the chat. I rushed that today. There's some more stuff that I'm going to be doing with it soon, but I was playing around with it this morning, and then I went to go get a dog, so I didn't finish it. This is very similar. The difference being is it's laid out a little bit differently, has a little bit more lightweight motions to it. I personally like the looks and layouts a little bit better of the Koji, but Beacons and Koji, they're both very strong, and it comes down to where you're comfortable on those 2. Yes, I got the puppy. I will be posting pictures later. She is finally starting to calm down. She is a shy pit bull terrier mix of something else. Goofy dog. So, we have not decided on an official name for the puppy yet. Thank you, RN Gamers. Like you just heard me talking about you. Thank you for the resub. I do appreciate it. But we will be getting pictures, and God, I hope that harness is big enough. If it's not, it's $1, so. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. Yes, I was talking about you that you are going to be streaming Resident Evil 8 tomorrow. And I'm probably going to be streaming Medium before you and then handing off to you anyway. And I host you when you're streaming and I'm not streaming anyway. So if they come to me, they'll find you. That's done automatically through Twitch. And I haven't told a lot of people about who I'm hosting, but I've got 3 people I have in my hosting list, and I might be putting some more in soon. I haven't decided. Yeah. You also will want to check out his YouTube, and... Did you put the clip I did for you last night on TikTok yet, or no? It was an important PSA that he accidentally did about the importance of remembering if you are or not wearing corded headphones. So yes, RNGamer85, check that out. Good times. And another longtime friend of the channel, and resubscribing. I do appreciate that very much. Yeah, it was hilarious. I was watching it in real time, and I'm going, okay, I've got to fix this. For those of you who weren't aware, he did ask it to be clipped immediately afterwards. I just cut that out for comedic timing. Anyway. So, you have these call to actions, and you really can. The call to actions are going to be the things, check out my YouTube, drop link. That was not timed. But check out my stuff here, drop the link. You can get all of these connections in so that the people who are part of the community, your fans, your viewers, or whatever thing they fall into, have a way to see everything you do. And that's amazing. No, that will not fit then. Cool, good to know. It was $1. I got it at the dollar store. Not a big deal. We'll get you a bigger one, puppies. Not a bigger puppies, you're a big dog. So, we've got these things that we need to have a call to action for to progress and grow our channels, to grow our brands. But we need to remember that most of our viewers, if it's not convenient, we won't do it. Myself included. If I have to hunt for a link or a specific video, unless it's a video that I'm trying to show someone else, I won't do it. I will spend more effort to find something to show a friend than I will to see something myself. And that goes back to that high arousal, high emotion stuff I had way back with emotions. It's all about where that activity is. I already had a connection with the previous thing, so I want more of a connection. And I want to share that with somebody else. Again, going deep. So these are things that we can embrace and follow and do. And there are ways that we can craft our content to do that in non-intrusive, non-obnoxious ways. I've exampled it a couple of times, not even promoting myself. One of the better ways to do it is to get those situations, shout out somebody else. Piranha Mouse has been doing that when I've been lurking and BSing in his streams for a bit. I think most of us in the basement Discord with One Hit Wonder are really good about coordinating and shouting out with people, doing collaborations. Rome has been amazing with that lately. He's been focusing on how to do that. Again, if you don't know Working from Rome, check him out. I usually only get the chance to see him on the Sundays, but he does stuff throughout the week. Super cool guy. Check him out. I know he's planning on doing more Goose Goose Ducks on Tuesday evenings. Lots of good times. Lots of good times. Yes, Rome did an amazing collab almost a week ago, and that was so much fun, and he worked really hard to make sure everyone was comfortable. everyone was represented, and everybody had a good time. And I know I, for one, did. Um, it it was way too much fun to be a part of that, and I was thankful to be invited then as well. But that's the point of that collaboration. We talked with people that we had not interacted with before. These are amazing options and activities, and I got to see more people that I hadn't interacted with, and got a game that's way too fun. So the call to action is best done when you have a clear action to do. Like, hey, join my Discord. Hey, check out this YouTube. And if you have the social link with a YouTube embedded in it, like Beacons and Koji can do, yes, they can do that, and YouTube likes it. They don't care where it's seen so long as it's seen through their platform. You can make this happen. There are a few other advantages of Koji that I like, but again, for some people, it's not as good. You also have the ability to do some more things. For example, I've got explosion stuff here. For example, sound alerts is another great thing. It's another call to action moment. Well, how's that a call to action? How many times have you all heard a rip when someone does something stupid? I know I've heard a lot, because I do a lot of stupid things when I game. And it's usually preceded by, well, this is going to be a bad idea, and then I do it. And that's okay. That is 100% okay. The points, those call to action moments, can I get an F in chat? Somebody ripped that. Could I get that a clip? These are great and easy. And you even get things like the clip command itself, which I don't know if I fixed. I did. Cool. So, thank you, RN. Thank you. Someone's following directions over here. I love this. But these are, not only are there interactive ways to get in with your community, but they are things that make it easier on them. You know, I also have and I haven't played around with it much, but I have a pun command with my bot. Exclamation point pun, it randomly assigns pun points. Do they mean anything? No! But I find it amusing. And you can either pun yourself or pun someone else. I'm trying to figure out a way to make that a... yes. If you don't put a name, it's... That was an excellent pun. No, I'm working on trying to incorporate that exclamation point pun with a quote tracker. I just have to figure out how to do that. Because I'll play around with that, but yeah. I was also thinking of having a pun off one day, just pun as much as I can through a stream, but it's harder to pun while playing a game than I can when I'm watching, but I enjoy puns. But these are things that, these call to actions, these events, and you can do things, you can do events, you can do special occasion type activities, and have them as call to actions. Generally speaking, your call to action should be something that they can act on immediately. Otherwise, you want them to have a call to action that is going to be more scheduled or in advance. And the biggest thing, biggest thing that I think I'm guilty of it and I'm trying to get better, and I know we all are. I think the one that is the best at it that I know right now is One Hit Wonder. He teases to let people know what is coming up. He says, these are the days I stream, and this is generally what I do. We know that Wednesdays are weird Wednesdays. Hieronymus has Finish It Fridays. So if there's a game he hasn't finished, he goes back to and tries to finish it on his Fridays. Some of us, we can't do that because our life schedules don't allow that. But getting that moment where we can build up and go through and let people know, this is where my next stream is, this is what's coming up. I've got a handoff collaboration with another great creator doing a TikTok tutorial next Monday, directly after the stream. Tune in to step up your TikTok game. These things are important to do. That way we can improve and help each other at the same time as we are going through. Well, I see you like that toy, or really want to get the squeaker out of it. Yeah, she wanted the squeaker. Okay, I'm glad that was a buck. Sorry, distracted by dog again. Thank you, Hieronymus. Appreciate it. Because it was really hard, and I meant to ask you about it because you've got a good grasp on that command, and it's hard to get information on that. So I haven't played with that bot enough. So, anyway, are there any other questions in among your association? Sales concepts. I'm going to get more into the, how to close these types of sales more, in further on, because again, with the conversational things, sales tactics, and marketing support, really taking the business to the next level, if it is something you want to pursue. If nothing else, there's a lot of good information just to grow your channel, so that it may be something you do want to do. I don't know, I'm just here. I'm a guy in a suit with background. What I've got. And again, there is some behind the scenes stuff that is starting to percolate, and we are going in the right direction. It's gonna be fun, gonna be good times. But none of this, not a single one of these things, would be possible without your support. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If it wasn't for the great response I've been getting each and every week, I wouldn't keep doing Marketing Mondays. If it wasn't for the love and support that all of you show me day in, day out, everywhere, I would not be doing what I'm doing today. So thank you, one and all. You make this so much fun, and you make Mondays enjoyable for me. I am possibly in the future going to be doing a replay or a rehash of the same stuff in a later afternoon slot for some of those folks that don't quite get out of work as early. If you would be interested in that, please stop by the Discord. Let me know. I'm going to be putting up a poll there today or tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. Until next time, and even beyond that, I am Kester McKnight. Don't forget to check out the Friends of the Stream, and we will be seeing you all again. I'm going to be doing Medium tomorrow, and RN Gamer will be doing Resident Evil 8 in the afternoon. I'd like to let work stop me. Oh, I'd let work. Okay, I'm reading that better. I'm good. But I appreciate each and every one of you. You all keep doing what you do the best. And of course, if you need anything at all, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help and bounce ideas off each and every one of you, because that's what it's about. Sometimes the best ideas come from people who are just seeing it. Until next time, keep it going, take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. Let's see who we've got out in the rating world. Who do I have available? That's actually an amazing question, who I have available right now at stream. So, we've got a weird day. I don't see Spider on. We've got friend of the channel, DLC Games. He is rocking and rolling in Realm Royale, doing a charity event So let's go show him some love, hype him up a bit, give him that little energy that he says he's tired and needs. I can't get my doggo on stream, but I will be getting a picture of the doggo here shortly. The best I could do was the doggo butt that was over here, and she finally just got into a point. My wife is actively taking my phone right now. Oh, are you good? Go ahead, point the camera at the doggo. Right there. See, there is the doggo on my couch. And that is my wife. That is not my doggo. That's my wife. And there we go. Back in. Okay. Ooh, a little low. Oh! We'll reround it. So we have wife and doggo.
Well, I also only have one weapon right now, so...
Stewie, get that turret right in front of you. That door.
There you go. See the doggo?
The door right in front of you. That one.
Yes, and that was a death of stuffed animal.
I would get that.
All right, let's get that read. I'm gonna have to fix that again later. Actually, wasn't too bad. Okay. So,
Doesn't mean anything, you know?
it is a good puppy. It is a 2-year-old puppy. But we will be coming back in here momentarily. So, we're going to go raid DLC games. Sharing the love, spreading everything through. They told us that she was a shy, nervous dog. I think we worked that out of her. On the drive back home when I was at a light, she was literally right here, like that close. Oh, now she's just being the cuddle bug? I love it. All right, so I will be getting more pictures throughout the day in the various Discords. But again, let's show the love, hype up some DLC games, support in the charity stream as we can, and let's rock and roll. Once again, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. excited about the food.
Got a bit. We have.
Meet it over there is what I'm. Not like, what does it say? Well. I'll definitely. want to be your friend. What are you? Sit down. Okay. Kill this thing.